So my name's Pastor Kenneth Adiamet, missionary for Napak, for Karamoja. So I've now stayed here for 1 year and 2 months. And the pastorate of Sorota sent me to work with the Karamoja. And what I found here in Karamoja, in the missions, evangelism and church planting, and training people to know about the Bible, to know how to spearhead with the leadership. There is a challenge, what I found in this place. One, the churches have been collapsing. It is because of people are not trained as being pastors to take care of the churches. So that thing has caused a lot of Christians to backslide because of leadership. Another thing, when I reached this place, there's a challenge of interaction because I didn't know the language. But you know, with cross culture, I have to come and stay, and even to at least to know how best I can achieve in knowing the language, so as to interact about Jesus Christ. So that one also was a problem, but I have now known the language. That's now I can even talk with them about their norms, about their beliefs in this area. So, you know, another challenge I got is that the churches, when you plant the church here, there is no grass. Grass are just scarred. You cannot see them because you want to plant a church and you want to put a construction. You cannot construct a church without grass. So you need to put some grass-thatched house, but you don't see the grass. Grass are very scarred. So that one is a challenge when time of rain season. People, they used to have churches like under the trees. I've now planted about 3 of them, but they are in under the trees. So I'm looking where can God help me to have some grass, and then I put some grass-thatched houses so that when rain comes, they will be inside the church. Then another challenge is that people here, their beliefs. These people believe that their God is the cows, because the cow has blood, the cow has a skin, the cow has meat, the cow has butter. So now they believe on that. If there is no cow, then of course they are dying. They don't have any God to help them. That's why they have their shrines. They believe that when they go and slaughter the bull from the shrines, then of course they will call on God, that God, you bring the rain. So in terms, you know, people have their different beliefs. But now we are coming up to teach them about believing God as the real God. And they have to know the Bible is one of our beliefs as the Word of God. Then they should know that Jesus died for them. And they have to accept, they have to believe that Jesus is real. So now for some of them, they have come to Christ, and we have a lot of challenges to teach them how to upkeep their families, because, you know, Jesus cared for his flock. So now for us also, physically, we have to take care of these people, training them to know how to put in agriculture this horticulture, putting cabbages and even onions, then of course eggplants, like that, short agriculture. So when like time of famine, like this time, we have a lot of crisis of water, so they don't have some food to eat. So we are trying to train them in how to put these small vegetables so that they can come up with their food stuffs. So I'm very happy because when I see Karamoja and people God has touched to come to Karamoja like TBI. So these people, you have come here to help us to talk about the lives of people and the life of people with Jesus Christ. How do they sustain their lives in this area? You see the hilly areas and valley areas in these places. It's very not good for people to stay, but God has made them to stay in this world. You can even not accept to stay here for some time because you see there is crisis, situational problems to be addressed. But it needs people to come from various places to come to intervene or to surface the problem in this area. So I'm very happy for Charity also to come in to take this program to go ahead, and we look like we want to see that every Christian must go for Bible course, so that this one can change the mind of people. If there is no education in this world, in this Karamojong, in fact, we cannot even put these problems in a line. We can never. But when people go into school, because of literacy, some of them go to school, and some of them go to Bible schools, and of course they will achieve what exactly our need is to provide these people with the education. I thank you very much for coming to making this place colorful like this as you have come. You see of them here, seated here, their children are still at home. They have not gone back to school. You know, with the culture, you just go and tell them what is exactly what is supposed to be done. And it takes time. You cannot rush to talk about their problems, but talk about Jesus. Then Jesus will transform themselves. Thank you very much. Go and come back. Once